Welcome to my one-shot build version 2, you headshot loving bastards. I did similar build to this called one-shot build for vanilla version of the game, and this time I'm doing it for Swamps of Corsus DLC, at least that version of the game. Point of this whole build is to have only one shot in the magazine, but shot that will count significantly. This has been tested on Nightmare mode only, I did not play on any other mode, so all of the footage that you see here has been recorded on Nightmare difficulty. Alright, so setup. We have hunting pistol and sniper rifle. For hunting pistol, choose any kind of defensive mode. That means Howler's immunity, which is my personal favorite. Rift Walker is also a very nice mode to have, and it also does a little bit of damage. Whale of the Black Tier would be my third suggested defensive mode. But it highly depends on what kind of fight you are in, if it's gonna make any difference or not. To me, Howler's immunity is the best choice, but you do you. Sniper rifle is my main gun, and it has been slotted with swarm mode. Both hunting pistol and sniper rifle have only one shot in the magazine, and that is what we want. If sniper rifle is not the best weapon for a certain situation, then go for Devastator instead of sniper rifle. It also has only one shot in the magazine, so that is precisely what we need. Melee weapon, go for whatever you want. Armor that I'm using is Slayer set. It increases reload speed by 10% and it also grants us 30% damage after every reload, meaning we're gonna have this bonus active at all times with this weapon setup. Gunslinger's Charm is my amulet because of the reload speed of 20%. Reload speed is probably the most important stat for this build. Heartseeker is one of the rings that I'm wearing, but this is only worthwhile for enemies outside of boss fights. Versus bosses, I would suggest that you swap Heartseeker for Guardian's Ring or Mother's Ring, depending on what kind of damage boss does. Another ring is Grim Coil. It grants us 4% damage increase and it stacks 5 times, but to trigger it we have to do 60% of base damage from single magazine. With the setup that we have, this bonus will be active almost all the time. Traits that I went with are your usual kind for any kind of ranged build. Keeper's Blessing and Mother's Blessing are very important next to Guardian's Blessing as well for Nightmare difficulties, so if you're not playing on Nightmare then you can reduce some points for those traits. Shadow Walker works really well with sniper based builds and also with Heartseeker Ring, so that is why I invested 20 points into it. Definitely go for concentration trait as well, because it increases weapon mod duration and this is great for Howler's immunity. Evocation increases mod damage bonus, and this works well with mods such as Swarm. I'm not really sure if footwork benefits are playstyle, but if you want, put some points into it. When we play this build in an open world or dungeon or whatever, try to play carefully, don't rush in like madmen, because we need that Heartseeker bonus to take out enemies with one shot. Eventually enemies will spot and rush you. In that case, switch to hunting pistol or keep using sniper rifle. We have such high reload speed that it's ridiculous, so you don't have to worry about that time between each shot. Every reload means that every next shot will also do 30% increased damage thanks to Slayer set. Versus bosses on Nightmare difficulty, try to switch things around a bit to make your life easier. You don't have to play with this exact setup all the time. This game encourages switching stuff if some things don't work. Anyway, that's really it. Such a simple build to play and yet very effective. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon.